What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 610 of Community Universe Road and edition number 6 of Supremacy here on this Sunday afternoon for a change. The go-home episode before tomorrow. Yes, you are hearing that correctly. Tomorrow's Absolution event and the 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble. Three things right off the top, guys. Number one, I apologize for the fan in the background if it is too loud, but it is as hot as a sizzling steak. So, man's got to do what he's got to do. Number two, I do not have access to the chat. I cannot see chat today because my phone broke. Trying to remedy that situation, but for today, I am not going to see the chat. So if you're thinking of making any tweets or anything, do not, because I will not be able to read them unless you want other people in the chat to see it, then that's fine. And number three, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a bit of a cold, so mind the sniffling. But other than that, let's get into another action-packed card. As always, things kicking off with a spicy first-time ever encounter as Shay Hoxton battles King Xander Slate, not far behind his new, well, I guess you could say recruit, Kyle Ross. Both these men with huge title matches coming up tomorrow night at Absolution. Shay Hoxton will be challenging Xander Slate's ally and tag team partner Pierre Thompson for the International Championship, while of course Xander Slate, for winning King of the Ring, will challenge Andrew Briggs for the undisputed World Heavyweight title. As a matter of fact, our main event tonight being a champ versus champ match, Pierre Thompson taking on Andrew Briggs. So which of these two is going to get that always important momentum before some of the biggest matches of their respective careers? Now, these two are no strangers to each other. This is, like I said, the first time they're actually going one-on-one, but they are familiar with the other. So this is definitely going to be an interesting collision. We know how crafty both of these superstars are. But Shay Hoxton, ever since becoming number one contender for the International Championship, has only gotten more and more impressive. Last week, picking up a win over a former international champion and world champion, Randy Orton, on Aftermath, looking to do the same here. The former Anarchy champion, the gambling man, throwing everything into the pot tomorrow night. Not only is he facing Pierre Thompson for the International Championship, but Hoxton saying he has also, well, gotten himself a spot in the Royal Rumble match. Imagine what a night it would be if Shay Hoxton won the International title and then the Royal Rumble. I wonder who he had to pay under the table to get that Rumble spot. Either way, Hoxton, once he lost his Anarchy Championship, fell into a bit of a slump for weeks. He was taking loss after loss, but something changed. And recently, Hoxton has been, dare I say, the best he has since coming to CMV. On a mile-long winning streak and looking to extend it. If he can beat the number one contender for the Undisputed Championship, forget about it. Shay Hoxton's not done, though. He's a smart man, and he knows that he's got to be careful in that ring. When against Xander Slate, especially with Kyle Ross looking ringside as well. Slate, in his own words, building his royal cabinet, surrounding himself with Pierre Thompson, and now Mr. Ross, a hired hand to watch the King's back. Xander Slate, a former two-time world champion. It's been over 3 years since his last world title, winning King of the Ring last month. Xander Slate has now got Andrew Briggs one-on-one tomorrow night in a perhaps sure shot to the main event of Ascendant 7. Whoever walks out as champ between Slate and Briggs, odds are they're going to make it to the main event of the show of shows to face whomever wins tomorrow's Royal Rumble match. 30 men competing for that coveted spot. We're going to get more of a preview later on when Braxton Sutter issues his over-the-top rope challenge yet again. For weeks now, he's been throwing fools over the top. Who's gonna buck up tonight? We've also got a whole lot of tag team action. 2 6-man tag team matches. The Sully Bros and a tag team partner chosen by Baron Blade going to be taking on the Armbar Society and a partner of their choice. And then the Control is back. Percy Simmons, Jamal Sedana, and Cameron Cray up against PJ Moon, Tim LaFave, and Paul Devine. I know everybody's looking forward to the Royal Rumble match most of all tomorrow night. I'm surely in that lot, but man, the card is stacked from top to bottom. Look at this, Hoxton coming out red hot with a kick to Slate's shin. As Kyle Ross keeps a close eye from ringside. There you go, Xander Slate coming back, but not for too long. Hoxton dropping him on the top rope now. An Irish whip. Slate going to rebound right into the arms of the gambling man. Drop down, though. Throws Slate over the knee, and a wild kick to the chest. Going to let it up at the 4th of July. Tries for a stomp, but Slate, the veteran, able to see it coming. Man, Hoxton, I don't know what got into him. And look at this. It didn't take very long for Xander Slate to call upon Kyle Ross to give him a bit of a helping hand. Worked there for a second. Can't be understated what a win this would be for Shea Hoxton, the biggest of his career. Off of pinning Randy Borton last week. Lateral press now, 1. Only a 1 count. Shea Hoxton going to go to the top rope. He's not completely out of his element up there. We've seen him fly from the top before, but it's not very often. What's he looking for here? Oh, a forearm smash. I don't believe I've ever seen that before. Slate perhaps just out of instinct popping back up to his feet, now clotheslining Hoxton out of the ring ever since the bell went off. Hoxton's just been going a mile a minute, and now Kyle Ross sliding in a steel chair there as Slate beckons for Hoxton to rejoin him in the ring. Irish whipper to the corner. Oh, and blows a little kiss goodnight. Hoxton cocky off his recent success. You know, the only reason he has an international championship match is because Perry Heenan attacked him a few weeks ago, causing a disqualification against Jason Spade. And again, come on now. Well, I guess this is what Xander Slate is paying Kyle Ross for. Didn't seem to do much good then. Oh, and Hoxton costs himself. And I think Kyle Ross is distracting the referee, and Slate's going to use the chair, the OG Dirty Heel, right across the back. And Slate trying to hide the evidence. I'm pretty sure the referee's going to be able to see the chair. Hoxton given enough time to recuperate, but has the damage been done? Usually it's Shea Hoxton doing all these types of antics in a match, but now he's getting a taste of his own medicine, you could say. And now Slate into the chair. Head first went Hoxton in the corner. Come on. That should have been a DQ. I guess maybe because Slate didn't have the chair in his hands, it doesn't count. Referee Tyson being very lenient with the rules. That's twice now Slate has used the chair. Hoxton with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Hello. Drops into the pin, 1, but only a 1 count. Changing up his game to try and deal with Slate. Overhand punch and belly-to-belly suplex from the show. You're now acting like he's got this match in the palm of his hand, only because of the interferences by Kyle Ross and those steel chair shots. Back body dropped out of the ring. Hoxton giving him some space to breathe. Ooh, drops down behind. Russian leg sweep on the outside. You hear that thud? Slate going to get back into the ring. He would have no qualms taking a count-out win here, but Hoxton has until 20, currently at 3. is our head official, and Slate just mocking Hoxton. There you go. Went for an interesting kick, to say the least there. Unfortunately for Hoxton, didn't connect, but dropping Slate sternum first in the top rope. That pays off, and here comes the choke slam. Yes! Choke slam from Shea Hoxton, who continues the choke in the middle of the ring. He better be careful, though. Only has until the count of 5, lest he be disqualified. Kyle Ross again is distracting referee Tyson. How long is our official going to take this? Perhaps not much longer, because Hoxton's going to put this one away. Going for the 21, he might have it, but Slate escapes, eyes in the back of his head. And now Slate from behind, maybe going for the clean slate. No, a punch to the back of the head by Hoxton now, and raking the back. Digging those nails into the skin. And there's another kick to the shin, and Hoxton resorting to calling Xander Slate a loser now. I don't know about that. King of the Ring winner, perhaps the next world champion. We find out tomorrow night. Right now, however, Hoxton is having his way, and this is... I mean, there's got to be some sort of set rules. I bet Kyle Ross doesn't even have a manager's license. What's he even doing out here? Hoxton had to know this was going to happen. He's prepared for it. Can he find a way to put Slate down, though? Irish whip again coming back towards Hoxton. A third kick to the shin. Shea Hoxton maybe looking to inject a bit of a reality check into Xander Slate. That knee to the head, and then a neckbreaker dropping to his knees. Hoxton's feeling froggy tonight, guys. From the higher end district once more. Maybe wants another one of those forearm smashes. Yes, he does. But this time, Slate saw it coming. Enzu lariat. Well, I guess that kind of turned into a regular lariat. And here we go, back to the grandstanding and hot dogging. Shea backing into the corner. And Kyle Ross is there to try and give Slate a bit of time. And look at that, Xander Slate picking himself up. Why does Hoxton keep falling for this? He should know better than anybody what Kyle Ross is up to. Belly-to-belly suplex. This should be a rude awakening for Hoxton. Maybe try and show him the error of his ways. That's not going to happen. Another choke slam. Kyle Ross adamantly attempting to further screw Shea Hoxton, but Hoxton's not having it. 21 again gets reversed. But every time Shea Hoxton is there to meet Xander Slate, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Hoxton has been dominating this match. The #1 contender for the World Championship is in a bad, bad way. You know who's got to be loving this? Andrew Briggs watching from the back. Shea Hoxton, elbow drop. That might be his downfall. Big mistake by Hoxton. And Xander Slate's going to make him pay. Or is he? Can't catch a break. Hoxton says, forget this. A modified sharpshooter. Look how Hoxton puts his knee into the kidneys of Slate as well, just making this submission hold that much more painful. Will Xander Slate tap? But Slate refuses. Hoxton has to release the hold. Doesn't have enough stamina to keep it locked in. Swinging knee from Slate. And now Hoxton's going to bow down to the king. DDT rocking the ring and Shea Hoxton's brain. Slate's not done, though. Trying to go low, hoisting Hoxton up. Hoxton sandbagging him. Punch in the back of the head. Deflected by Xander, though. Goes for a hook to the jaw. Irish whip. Hoxton, another kick to the chest off the hip toss variation. That was a stomp right to the face. Jeez. And Hoxton is fed up, guys. I don't blame him. Now he knows how his opponents feel. He's got to... I mean, I'd say referee Tyson should call for the bell, but this match should have been thrown out multiple times now. The interferences from Kyle Ross, Xander Slate using the steel chair. This just speaks to the resiliency of Hoxton as well, though, to survive all of this adversity. And he's still kicking, but he's got to find some way to actually win this match. Break of the eye. And Xander! Clean slate! That's all he needed. 1, 2, 3! That was a 3. That was a 3. I could not be alone. Oh, but Slate says, fine, have another. Back to back. 1, 2, 3, and Hoxton won't survive that one. Xander Slate putting an end to Hoxton's winning streak just 24 hours before he challenges Peter Thompson for the international title. And it's all thanks to countless shenanigans in this match. There's a huge spider on the wall right now. Across the room. Do not come over here. You stay over there. Two clean slates back to back. And Xander Slate acting like he did it all on his own. If we see this tomorrow night, guys, Xander Slate will be your next world champion. Well, up next is that 6-man tag team matchup. The first of 2 tonight. Again, later on tonight, Control returns. Percy Simmons, Jamal Sadana, and Cameron Cray taking on the team of PJ Moon, Tim LaFave, and Paul Devine. But first, it is the Sully Bros and a tag team partner apparently chosen by the Sully Bros advocate, Baron Blade, up against the Armbar Society and a partner of their choosing. Now, we know tomorrow night the Sully Bros were originally supposed to challenge the Rebels for the Unified World Tag Team titles, but we know what happened between the Rebels. Josh Wolf turning on Reese Ortiz, beating him senseless. Ortiz has not been seen since. Josh Wolf actually returning a little bit later on, the first time since that attack. He's going to be in singles competition, but the Unified World Tag Team titles have been vacated as Reese Ortiz is out on injury. Josh Wolf wanted nothing to do with the belts, so instead the Sully Bros will be taking on the returning Control, Jamal Sadana and Cameron Cray, the original #1 contenders before they were suspended by COO Triple H to crown new champs. But this match was put together by Baron Blade as a sort of apology for what happened at Regicide, where the Sully Bros were defeated pretty swiftly by the Armbar Society, and Baron Blade was not ringside for his clients during that match. So he says he's going to make it up to them here tonight. I cannot keep my eyes off that spider. It is disgusting. It's going so fast, too. Oh, God. Where's it going? I gotta kill it, guys. I gotta kill it. Where is it going? Alright, it went in the window. Forget about it. I hate spiders. And of course, as soon as I start a show, a fucking genetically mutated one has to come out of the wall. The Sully Bros consisting of the inaugural Trios champ, a 2-time Trios champ, and the former United States champion, Chris Sullivan, and his baby brother, Willie, back together again after all the controversy over these last few months, where brothers waged war, but now they have got their chance to become the next Unified World Tag Team champs tomorrow night. first they look for some payback against the Armbar Society. And who is their partner going to be? Chosen by Baron Blade. Anticipate. Hang on a minute. This is the Armbar. What are they doing out here? Where's the tag team partner of Chris and Willie? Is this just a standard tag team match? Maybe Baron Blade was unable to come through again. Well, regardless, here comes the Anarchy champion Walter Belay on the American Dragon, Gary Reed. Now Belay is set to defend his Anarchy championship tomorrow night at Absolution against Bannon, while Gary Reed takes part in the Royal Rumble match. It was the Sully Bros, though, who won that triple threat tornado tag team qualifier a few weeks ago, defeating the Armbar Society and the Hit Squad. So in a way, the ABS want their own bit of payback too. Well, I guess this is going to be a standard. What is this? What? Wait a minute, what? It's Baron Blade, but he's dressed to compete. What is going on? The advocate of the Sully brothers is coming. Is he teaming with the Armbar Society? Is this a handicap match? What's the meaning of this? Baron Blade does not seem to be in ring shape. But for whatever reason, I am so confused right now. What does this mean? You can see the reaction of Chris Sullivan at ringside. His jaw is dropped, guys. This is a handicap match. The Sully Bros versus the Armbar Society, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Baron Blade. What is the meaning of this? Why would Blade side with the Armbar Society? One way or another, Chris Sullivan, as shell-shocked as he is, trying to prepare for the incoming Gary Reed, who's like a firecracker at the start of this one. Full mount by the final United States champion, and Willie looking just as dumbfounded as his brother. Tag is made. You know, Willie always had his suspicions of Baron Blade's motives, but I just can't understand why Baron Blade would do this. Why would he turn on his star clients after all they've been through together this season? Sidewalk slam from Gary Reed out of the corner. Now I think Reed is trying to make a tag to the Anarchy champion, but Willie Sullivan blocking him. I can't remember the last time Baron Blade had a wrestling match. It's probably been 20 years. Making a CMV in-ring debut. This is beyond me, guys. We need some answers. Maybe the Sully Bros looking to beat him out of the Armbar Society here. Submission locked in by Willie. Snapmare takes him down, though. Irish over to the corner. Tries to make that tag again, but Willie doing a very good job of ensuring that doesn't happen. We get an Irish whip, okay. Chris Benoit's ghost is getting involved in the action on both teams in this match already. I want to see Baron Blade get in the ring. I'm not going to lie, I want to see if he can still go. And then I want to get some damn answers. What is Willie doing here? Saying what's up to his brother. He's running the ropes. I think he's maybe losing his mind at exactly what the hell is going on here tonight on Supremacy. He's not fully there right now. Tag made to the machine, the Eliminator, Walter Bollé. One of the most impressive Anarchy champions in recent memory. Might have his biggest challenge to date. Okay, what's going on in this match? It's not enough that Baron Blade is doing the old switcheroo. Chris Benoit's ghost is getting involved. We got people teleporting through the ropes. Hip up from Willie Sullivan after getting blasted with that T-bone suplex hook to the jaw, deflected by Bollé. Forearm smash. The Kimura! The Kimura out of nowhere! Bollé's got it locked in, and there are very few people to ever escape this submission hold. Tap or snap, but Willie finds a way. Able to roll through. However, has the damage been done? Bollé catching him from behind, knees to the back before flooring him with that reverse DDT, and Chris, sensing that his brother is in trouble, begging for the tag, but instead here comes Gary Reed to continue the damage, walking right into that Northern Light suplex. Dragon Sleeper. Willie Sullivan seems intent on forcing one of the Armbar Society members to tap out here, beat them at their own game. Baron Blade just continuing to watch from the apron. The son of a gun. Tag to Chris. Let's see if maybe he can put the team on his back. The Sully Bros walking in this one, expecting a partner, expecting Baron Blade in their corner. Completely caught off guard. Chris Benoit making another appearance. How Reed just works the arm. Reed taking a quick breather, back into the ring as he maybe looks to finish this match off once and for all. Going low, but Chris meets him with a clothesline. Baron Blade is asking for the tag. Please, Chris, let him. Oh no! Gary Reed, that's how quick he can have you beat. Triangle choke by the submission artist. Chris Sullivan is trapped. He's got nowhere to go. Is he going to tap? He's trying to escape. Look at those punches right to the face. Sets himself free. Kick to the midsection. Caught though. Trip up. Right back into the triangle choke. Chris Sullivan might have no choice here, guys. Tap out or pass out. Reed lets go. Back to the arm, look at the way he bends it and then just stomping on the bicep with no remorse. Reed even exhausting himself. And now, oh, I thought he was actually going to tag in Baron Blade. The Armbar Society doing all the work as Blade just sits back. I mean, all I can imagine this means is that Blade has decided to maybe take on some new clients in the form of the Armbar Society, ditching the Sully Brothers high and dry. Could this mean, hang on, we know the Armbar Society was behind the attack on Willie Sullivan all those months ago, causing a rift between the brothers. Could this mean that maybe Baron Blade orchestrated the entire thing the whole time? Oh my God, I think the picture's becoming a little bit clearer at this point. The ferocity between Chris Sullivan and Walter Bollé as they just beat the hell out of each other ringside. Willie giving his brother some room to work. Boot to the side of the head, count of 6. And before 7, let him get back into the ring. Off the ropes, high speed neck breaker from Chris Sullivan, and now Walter Bollé sent to the corner. The Sully Bros looking to soil this big old plan put together by the Armbar Society of Baron Blade. Making sure Bollé gets into that corner. Bollé is being very persistent and not allowing the tag to be made, though. Another T-bone suplex. Willie cheering his brother on, but it might be too little too late. Irish whip into the corner of the Armbar Society. Baron Blade watching on. Oh, Gary Reed gonna hit his patented elbow drop off the shoulders of Blade right to the heart. One. Only able to get a one count before Willie saves his brother. Doesn't see Belay from behind. Getting ganged up on. Anarchy in the ring. But as Willie dispatches a Belay, Reed tries to go for his rolling armbar. The Sully Bros taking back control. Hangman's neckbreaker. Look at that pin. Oh my God, stretching Reed's leg. Baron Blade just got into the ring. He better watch himself, check himself before he wrecks himself as Chris Sullivan looking to flip the switch on Gary Reed. Last second reversal to save himself. Whoa, goes off the post, but Chris is there to meet him with a lifting reverse DDT. Excuse me. Hooks the leg. One. Baron Blade breaks the pin and then punches Willie in the face. This geezer. Willie's fighting back though. Chris is trying to maintain focus on Gary Reed. May have just punched his own death ticket though. Reed trying to rip that arm right off. Irish whip into the corner again. Tag to Willie. The Sully Bros with a double Irish whip. Double back body drop. Reed getting some serious air there. Some mega hang time. Jock for control in the collar and elbow. Reed gets the better of the wild one. Continuing to try and put the lid on the American Dragon. Calf kick by Willie. Reed gets right back up. Willie takes a step back like you almost can't believe it. Can't believe this entire situation that's unfolded. I gotta give the Sully Bros credit for even putting up the fight that they are so far. I ain't counting them out. European uppercut, one of Reed's most lethal maneuvers. To the corner of the Armbar Society. Attempted tag, but Willie instead gonna send Reed off the ropes. Another calf kick. Chris is looking like he's seen better days out on the apron. And all of this has got to just better the odds for the control. Heading into tomorrow night at Absolution, where we will crown new Unified World Tag Team Champions in Control versus the Sully Bros. What kind of mental condition and what kind of physical condition will the Sully Bros be in? Tag made to Chris. Well, they're going to do their damnedest. What is this? Like a... Oh! Bulldog off the shoulders of Willie. A modified Doomsday device. And Baron Blade again breaks the pin and takes out referee. Yes! There we go. Blade getting his. And Sullivan's not done. He picks up Blade and says, watch what I do to your new pet. Reed is bleeding like a stuck pig. Referee Tyson is still down. Reed right out of the ring. Reed gets straight back up. Irish whip. Goes for a bicycle knee. Another reverse DDT. Hot tag made. Walter Bollet, the Armbar Society, keeping Baron Blade on the apron. Super kick! I saw a tooth go flying. 1, 2. Bollet survives. I mean, it essentially is a standard tag team match because Baron Blade has been on the apron the entire time, except breaking up only 2 pins, and then getting his ass kicked by Chris. Counters the Irish whip. Chris looking to give the Armbar Society matching faces. Blood continuing to cover Reed's entire face as Chris makes the tag to Baby Bro. Not if Walter Belay has anything to say about it. Back to the corner of the ABS. Both teams trying for tags. Both teams unable to do so. The arms of both Sully Bros have got to be hanging on by threads at this point. Deadlift back suplex. Belay starting to get gassed. He's got to make sure to keep himself in check, though, with a big title defense coming up in 24 hours against Bannon. Bitter end from the Anarchy champion. Just dragging Chris as if like a, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. If Baron Blade makes the pin, but he tries to continue the assault, that's a mistake, and he's going to pay for it. Chris is seeing red. Getting his hands on a man he thought he could trust, a man he thought he had his back, and looking to flip the switch. Good night, Baron Blade. No, wait a minute. Baron Blade, in his day, was a world-class athlete. And it looks like he still might have some of that juice left over. Hot tag to Baby Bro Wild Willie. Now he's coming in, looking to take out Blade. And Blade's like a poacher after all the damage that Armbar Society has done to the Sully Bros in this match. Here comes Blade now to try to finish them off when they've got nothing left. And Blade's nice and fresh. Knife edge chop. Calf kick didn't connect how Willie was hoping it would. And look at this, Baron Blade with not a second thought behind his actions. Choking out Willie on the ropes there, and Chris is down. Tornado DDT, Baron Blade. DDT, and Blade is just laying into Wild Willie now. Chris can do nothing but watch as Baron Blade. But Willie using his quickness to evade a man who hasn't had a match in 20 years. And look at this now. Willie taking him down. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Blade kicks out. Willie almost presenting Baron Blade to Chris now in a silver platter. Midsection. Blade shoots for a clothesline, but a drop toe hold is what he gets. Draped over the second rope, and look at Chris sending a knee into the middle of his back, a stomp to the face. We still don't know why Baron Blade has done what he's done. Oh my God. I don't think there's any muscles there, Baron. Just rubbing the salt into the wound. Just no respect. Throwing Chris out of the ring. Now the spotlight's on him. I guess that's what he wanted. Baron Blade is alpha mailing Chris right now. Throwing him all around the ringside area. Going for another DDT. Chris says, I don't think so. Clothesline from Baron. There it is anyway. Wasn't able to evade it for very long. Elbow drop from the veteran. Kick to the side of the head. Chris might be down, but he is never out. The last ever United States champion can't seem to get an angle on Baron Blade, though. And I can't believe I'm saying that. Dropping Baron Blade in the corner with that forearm smash back into the corner. Tag to Willie. Switching positions. They're going to go for that modified Doomsday Demise again. And Baron gets busted open. That's got to feel good. Hooks the leg. Will it be enough? One. Oh, Walter Belay. And now a war breaking out between these teams. Referee Tyson's got to get some order. Willie going to the top rope, though. He says, you want some more, Baron? I got something for you. Gonna go for that Swanton bomb? No? What is he doing? Baron Blade completely unaware of what's coming his way. Drop kick. No. Blade just simply sidesteps. And Willie may have delivered himself to Baron Blade of the Armbar Society. Oh. Phasing out of the ring to evade that back body splash. Tag Chris again. Snapmare Chris Kenka kick to his former advocate. I have to imagine there will be no. Oh my God! Baron Blade is bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over him. Guess you should have stayed retired, old fella. And Chris is just relishing in this opportunity now. Says, you want to betray me? You want to stab me in the back? Ain't gonna let you get away with it. Super kick again from Sullivan let off. Both men are down. Armbar Society watching closely. Baron needs to make a tag. He needs to get the hell out of there right now. Heavy Irish over to the corner, stomp to the lower back. Blade is still. I gotta say, I am impressed with Baron Blade in this match. Credit where credit is due. His first match in over 20 years, and he ain't doing too shabby right now, though. Oh, look at the Armbar Society distracting Chris, trying to give Baron Blade some sort of window to make it over to them and get a tag. Trying to chop Chris in the throat. Sullivan brothers are just enjoying this right now. I don't think they have any intention of ending this match. They are beating the hell out of Baron Blade, but now a hot tag. Here comes Gary Reed. Sullivan catches him. Arm drag. You blink, you miss it. Double chop. Sending Reed into the corner, but again, he's able to overpower Willie. Double axe handle. Taken down with a clothesline. Track to the jaw. Both of these superstars so goddamn quick. Powerbomb. Elbow drop. Now that's a combo. Armbar Society might have this one wrapped up. There's no quit in Willie Sullivan, though. Baron Blade has gotten back to his feet, but it seems like he's intent on remaining ringside for the rest of this match. And I'd say that's a pretty good idea considering his current condition. Oh, now he's getting back up out of the apron. What's Willie doing here? Going into enemy territory. Willie Sullivan threw the ropes tornado DDT to Gary Reed. The fans chanting, "This is awesome." Well, this has definitely been a roller coaster of a match. Willie Sullivan busted open off a vicious bicycle knee from the American Dragon. Willie just threw himself right into the den. Bad part of town, and he's paying for it. Down to 7, having to 20 to get back into the ring, and Reed taunting Willie to get back up to his feet. Throws him into the corner of the announce table off the point, going into the guts. Right into the knees of Walter Bollea, acting as an inadvertent weapon. Willie Sullivan sandbagging Gary Reed there. Elbow to the side of the head, now face first off the steel post. Count of 12, Baron Blade. Don't you dare get involved, you son of a bitch. No, come on! But maybe that'll pay off. Double hot tag. Here comes Chris Sullivan, and here comes Baron Blade. Sullivan's the quicker, lifting reverse DDT. Kick to the midsection, but Blade catches it. Belly to belly suplex from the vet. The conniving son of a gun, another DDT. And if Baron Blade pins Chris Sullivan here. 1, 2, 3, and he does! Baron Blade has just pinned Chris Sullivan. You have got to be kidding me. First he betrays them, and then he actually pins Chris Sullivan himself. Dastardly, devilish, and downright despicable. The Armbar Society and Baron motherfucking Blade. Pulling the carpet right up from under the Sully Bros' feet here tonight. Up next, guys, it is a matchup that I am actually very, very excited for. First time ever. The Pitbull Perry Heenan and the Good Vibes Kid Elijah Stewart mano y mano. Now, it's been made official tomorrow night at Absolution after weeks of making Jason Spade's life a living hell. We are going to get the matchup that Heenan apparently has been wanting. Perry Heenan, Jason Spade, 1-on-1. But has Perry Heenan, as they say, poked the bear one too many times. First attacking Jason Spade at Regicide, then costing him a shot at the International Championship. Then last week, destroying him backstage, throwing him in a concrete wall, slamming him head first onto the floor. And Jason Spade's not scheduled to be here tonight, trying to rest up as much as he can before that match tomorrow at Absolution. Meanwhile, Perry Heenan trying to keep up his mean streak. This is the Heenan that I'm a Jason Spade fan, but this is the Heenan I like to see. It's like when he gets this way, he is the best that he ever is. This is going to be a true test of his skills, though, facing a former world champion, a CMV veteran, Elijah Stewart, who's coming off a big win over Paul Devine a few weeks ago. And there he is, Perry Heenan, who has some sort of problem with Jason Spade. We don't know what, but he has been intent on... Oh, hang on, there's Jason Spade! He is here tonight! Jason Spade looking to flank! But Nick Platinum running interference! The advocate of Perry Heenan running interference on Jason Spade! And now these two continuing their wild brawl from last week on the ramp. Nick Platinum wise to keep his distance here. Oh, but was this a mistake on the part of Jason Spade? Every single time these two have come face to face, Perry Heenan has gotten the better of Spade. Spade said, I'm going to put the dog down, but... And look at that, Perry Heenan saying, you want me, you come get me. Are we going to get a match right here, right now? What about Elijah Stewart? Referee Tyson is trying to figure out what the hell to do as these two are now in the ring. We got to get security out here. Oh my God, Heenan just punched the ref in the face as he was trying to get between these two. I think it would be very smart for referee Tyson to just stay back right now. Heenan is trying to take Spade's head off. And again, the Pitbull is the one standing. What we just saw was a classic case of letting your emotions get the better of you. Jason Spade is fed up with Perry Heenan and what he's been doing, but that was not the right call. Jason Spade may have just further hindered himself heading into their match tomorrow night at Absolution. I do not think things are going to end well for Jason Spade, guys, when it comes to this war he's waging with Perry Heenan. But up next, Braxton Sutter issues yet another over-the-top rope challenge, guys. But this time, not just one person has answered, but 7. We're going to get an 8-man over-the-top rope challenge in preparation for tomorrow night's 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match. For weeks, Braxton Sutter's been saying, anybody, everyone, come out here and take me on. He wants to prove that he will win the Royal Rumble. And, well, last week he threw Bloody Justice out. The week before he threw Marvelous Marvin out. But now he's got to contend with 7 people. He said anyone and everyone. And quite literally, the entire locker room is coming to get some tonight. Got Matt Devious, Chris Proudfoot, Adam Valentine, Marvelous Marvin, and Bloody Justice, Reese Matthews, Brett Angel. All looking to pick up some momentum ahead of tomorrow night. All these superstars enter the ring, and the bell has now rung. This is exactly what we will witness tomorrow night, except with the addition of, well, 22 other superstars. The only way to be eliminated is getting thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the outside. There are no pins, no submissions, and tomorrow night, whomever is the last superstar standing will go on to headline the show of shows for a world championship opportunity. And I think Brett Angel's going to make the first elimination here. He's got Reese Matthews up against the ropes. Interesting that both Matt Devious and Reese Matthews have answered this challenge, because they're actually slated to go one-on-one tomorrow night, while also partaking in the Royal Rumble, so it'll be double duty for them. For Brett Angel and Reese Matthews, while Bloody Justice tries to work on Chris Proudfoot. Chris Proudfoot coming off that huge upset win over Brett Angel last week here on Supremacy. He's got to be feeling real good about himself. Feeling like the Lord's light is shining kindly on him. Perhaps it'll lead him to the win tomorrow night. Right now, though, he's having some trouble handling Bloody Justice as Braxton Sutter looking to send Marvelous Marvin out again. I don't know why Marvelous Marvin would step up to Braxton Sutter again after what happened to him a couple of weeks ago. Brave soul. So smart. No eliminations yet. All about momentum for these superstars. Braxton Sutter has already got a large portion of the vote from the CMV universe, and with good reason. Almost back body dropping Angel out of the ring. Braxton Sutter shoo-in to win the Rumble, honestly. Oh, Matt Devious with his vertebraker on Proudfoot, and there goes Marvelous Marvin. Can't say I'm exactly surprised he's the first eliminated. 7 men left. Adam Valentine could be a dark horse. Oh, well, there he goes. Reese Matthews pulling down the top rope, using Valentine's own momentum against him, and that doing a little bit of a dance. Brett Angel not showing fear as he approaches the cleaner. Brett Angel has previously beaten Braxton Sutter one-on-one. Man, scared of him. Now, surprisingly, next to Braxton Sutter, I think the person who has the most support to win the Royal Rumble match is Bloody Justice. The fans have just truly come out in droves to get behind BJ. I'm here for it. Oh, there goes Chris Proudfoot, eliminated by Braxton Sutter. See you bye, Proudfoot. Better luck tomorrow night. Reese Matthews is throwing those forearm smashes to meet the lower of Braxton's back. Reese gonna help out Angel. Matt Devious. He might be taking the trip outside. Reese would love to do that ahead of their one-on-one match tomorrow. Ooh! Sister's Joy to Braxton Sutter. Now, Bloody Justice went one-on-one with Braxton last week. Actually put up a hell of a fight before being eliminated eventually. Just manhandled by this 7-foot-tall fucking beast. Braxton just got his own part of the ring. Now coming up on Angel 6. Face first off the top turnbuckle. And there goes Brett Angel, now eliminated by Braxton Sutter. And Matt Devious by Reese Matthews. Well, Devious going to have his chance to get payback tomorrow night. But now there are only 3. Bloody Justice, Braxton Sutter, and Reese Matthews. I don't think Matthews is going to be sticking around for much longer. Oh, reverses. Bloody Justice regaining his composure. Gets a big old slap to the face from Reese. Punches the midsection caught, trips him up. A stomp. The underside of the thigh. Bloody Justice is so eager to prove that he can hang with the big dogs, and he really has these past few weeks. Not only last week against Braxton Sutter, but the week before that against George King. Even in defeat, Bloody Justice has been looking really, really strong. Waiting for his opening. Out of the corner, going after Reese. Running Bulldog to the former Undisputed Champion. And Justice trying to rewrite history from last week. Braxton with a massive short arm clothesline, almost taking BJ's head off. Jawbreaker. Oh my God. Precarious position. Braxton Sutter. Bloody Justice. If he makes the... Oh my God. Bloody Justice has eliminated Braxton. The kid. He did it. Oh, but Reese. Reese gonna soil the party. Braxton just proved that he can be eliminated. Maybe... people not going to be so scared of him now. Maybe a couple of people changing their votes now. Bloody Justice just did the unthinkable. Nobody thought Braxton could be eliminated. And now Bloody Justice. Oh my God, if he does this. I might have to change my pick to Bloody Justice, all right? I'm picking Bloody Justice now. He's my man. He's going all the way tomorrow. Oh no! Reese! My pick's Reese now. I picked Reese. Reese is my final pick. Coming from under, Reese Matthews. Capitalizing on Bloody Justice's success of eliminating Braxton Sutter. Reese Matthews may have won this match and gotten some big old momentum in the process, but Bloody Justice eliminating Braxton Sutter going to be talked about for a long time, I do think. Damn. Incredible. Up next, guys, in our tertiary main event, Josh Wolf returns for the first time since his heinous attack on Reese Ortiz at the top of the month. The Unified World Tag Team Champions. I really don't know what happened. They were such a cohesive unit, but as soon as Jay Dynamite put them in that match against each other, saying that only one of them could get a spot in the Royal Rumble, Wolf just snapped. saying, Reese, I'm tired of carrying you. For months now, I've been putting this team on my back while you've just been sitting there, doing nothing. And proceeded to just launch one of the most vicious assaults I have ever seen in my years of calling CMV action, to the point where Reese Ortiz is going to be out for who knows how long, and the Unified World Tag Team titles have been vacated. Exactly what Josh Wolf, or maybe should I say Fenrir, wanted. Josh, a lone wolf, once again looking to win tomorrow night's Royal Rumble match and put Ortiz in the rear view. So now you're going to be up against the debuting Moody Roberts. This could be a huge victory for this young man, knocking off a former world champion his first night on Supremacy. His face has a sincere look of worry on it, though. He is well aware of just who he's in the ring with. Alright, kid, good luck. Still to come tonight, guys, the Control back together for the first time in months. Percy Simmons, Jamal Sadana, and Cameron Cray taking on the star-studded team of PJ Moon, Tim LaFive, and Paul Devine in our main event. Champ versus champ, when Pierre Thompson takes on Andrew Briggs. Both with big title defenses tomorrow night at Absolution. We saw how the show started. Xander Slate able to knock off Shea Hoxton. And I really thought Josh Wolf had overcome his inner demons and put this Fenrir thing to bed once and for all, but I was obviously wrong. Whatever hatred he felt towards Reese Ortiz just brought it right back out. And now Josh Wolf has become this rabid beast once again, only concerned with himself. The former Rising Star champion, Alpha World champion, Unified World Tag Team champion. That last one lingers a bit. Such a great team the Rebels were. Moody Roberts thrown right into the Wolf's Den as this matchup begins with the ring of the bell. Josh Wolf historically has done phenomenal in Royal Rumble matches. As a matter of fact, he told me earlier tonight he's looking to finally break the record. He's been nipping at Hayden's heels for years for most overall eliminations in a Royal Rumble match. Except this year, he's going to look to win it as well. Main event, his second straight ascendance. Look at Moody Roberts. This kid, not holding back. If I were in his boots, I would freaking have butterflies in my stomach. I would have no idea. Look at him go, though. Bumping chest, Josh Wolf. Doesn't care that this is some fresh-faced rookie straight out of the academy. Only sees him as a slab of meat. Punching him right out of the ring. And Wolf going to the top rope. What the hell is he doing? That is a 10-foot plus drop to the outside. Perched, waiting for Moody to get to his feet. Oh my! Uh-oh. The way that Wolf landed there, that was nasty. Guys, keep your eyes on Josh Wolf. May have just injured himself. That was a bad drop. Moody has no qualms taking advantage off of it, though, it would seem. I mean, you really got to take whatever you can when you're in the ring with someone like Josh Wolf. Seems like Wolf's okay. Even though I don't agree with his actions, I don't want to see him snap his damn neck. I don't know why he went for something like that. It's not usually like him. Hey, look at Moody! Rallying the support of this live crowd. And everybody in CMV right now despises Josh Wolf. He's like the Amy Winters of NGW. Everyone hates her after what she did to RVW. Josh Wolf is in the same boat. The Everybody Hates Us club. They don't care though. DDT off the kneeling position from Wolf. And will that do it? Very well could. 1, 2, 3. Well, thanks for coming, kid. Gave it a hell of a shot. Josh Wolf has reverted back to his primal state. Something tells me Reese Ortiz, Moody Roberts, only the first of what's going to be a long list of victims. The boys are back in town. Control at full force. Percy Simmons, Jamal Sedana, and Cameron Cray set to take on the super team of PJ Moon, Tim LaFave, and Paul Devine. Now we know that Jamal Sedana and Cameron Cray have been suspended for over a month after the actions that the Control took out and all of their shenanigans, honestly. Triple H was fully within his right, and I believe did what he should have in suspending the Control and making Percy Simmons go it alone against PJ Moon back at Regicide, and that match where the winner would get the coveted 30th spot in the Royal Rumble match. PJ Moon winning, we now know he will enter number 30 tomorrow night, while Percy Simmons, guys, is going to have to enter at number 1. That's a stipulation Triple H didn't make public, but yes, he told me earlier tonight that the stipulation of that match wasn't just that the winner got number 30, but that the loser would have to enter number 1. So that means Percy Simmons is going to have to go bell to bell tomorrow night, number 1 to the very last entrant, number 30, which will be PJ Moon if he hopes to win the Royal Rumble match. Just yet again, Triple H trying to put the Control in their place and show them that they don't run the show, not anymore. But I will say, I have missed Jamal Sedana and Cameron Cray. I'm very excited to see them back, and rightfully so. They're being given the shot they earned at the tag team titles tomorrow night. It will be them against the Sully Bros to crown new unified World Tag Team Champions. They're still unbeaten, the Control, as a unit. But that might not last past tonight. Looking at the team of Moon, LaFave, and Divine, both also in the Royal Rumble match. Paul Devine could be looking to win his 3rd straight Royal Rumble. Just making history some more. Supremacy number 6, our co-main event still to come. International champion Pierre Thompson will take on undisputed world heavyweight champion Andrew Briggs. Both looking for momentum before their respective title defenses tomorrow night at Absolution. Pierre Thompson defending against Shea Hoxton, while Andrew Briggs defends against Xander Slate. At the top of the show, we saw Xander Slate defeat Shea Hoxton, so I am very interested to find out what happens up next. But there they are in all their glory. The Control reunited, and for them it feels oh so good. Perhaps Simmons can finally begin to build his way back up, but it is going to be a daunting task entering at number 1. Nobody has ever won the Royal Rumble match entering from number 1. As a matter of fact, nobody has ever won the Royal Rumble match entering from a number lower than 20. Could Percy Simmons be the first? The longest reigning light heavyweight champion in CMV history. The leader of one of the most dominant groups we've seen in recent memory. Could be a hell of a night for the Control tomorrow night. Jamal and Cameron picking up the tag team titles. Percy winning the Rumble. Triple H has really done everything in his power to quell the momentum of this trio, though. Percy Simmons, we haven't seen since his match with PJ Moon at Regicide. An opportunity to redeem himself. PJ Moon, still to this day in a twisted way, has the Control to thank for still having a career here in CMV. Because remember, he was set to retire, giving his speech after losing to Andrew Briggs with his career on the line, but the Control came out, brutally beat down Moon and Briggs. And that's when Triple H suspended the Control and gave Moon a chance to keep his career. And Moon made good on that when he defeated Simmons at Regicide, earning number 30 in the Royal match, a number that has produced multiple winners throughout the history of CMV. There is a very, very, very good chance that PJ Moon will be headlining Ascendant 7. PJ Moon most definitely found himself some great tag team partners. X-Gen's Tim LaFave and Paul Devine. Of course, Tim LaFave really only the Tim we once knew at face value. Now a man consumed with revenge. He's in that Royal Rumble match for one reason and one reason only. He told me earlier tonight that's to win and stop Xander Slate from going on to main event ascendance. Xander Slate challenges Andrew Briggs for the world title tomorrow night. If Xander Slate beats Briggs and wins the title, Tim says I'll be there to take it from him. Former two-time World Tag Team Champion. PJ Moon knows how to pick him. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And last but most certainly not least, the man who is looking to break his own record of 2 Royal Rumble wins in a row. The Asian sensation, the man who puts the rise and sun Japan's biggest export. Paul Devine, the five-time world champion, wants to main event his third ascendance and finally break that tie he has with Hayden. It has been a rough season for Paul Devine. Now, I don't think anyone can deny that. He knows it himself. But it's the biggest chance he's got tomorrow night to turn things around. So here we go, 6-man tag team matchup at our common event, The Control versus PJ Moon, Tim LaFave, and Paul Devine. Percy Simmons and PJ Moon going to start things off against each other. Picking up where they left off at Regicide. Forearm smash from Simmons to Moon. Trip up though, able to catch the boot before it met the ribs and into a half Boston Crab. Simmons does not want to be embarrassed again by PJ Moon, especially in this big return for The Control. I'll say this, if anybody can go from number 1 and win the whole damn thing, it's gonna be Percy Simmons. We've seen time and time again that he can rise to the occasion. Look at him come out of nowhere at the start of this season to challenge Jacobs Legal for the world title. What was that? Retaliation, I believe. And actually took Ziggler, oh my God, to the limit. That was freaking awesome right there. Simmons bringing some new moves to play with. Punch to the back of the head. PJ Moon to face first into that top turnbuckle. It's okay, Ralph. There's a fly. Hang on now. What? PJ Moon? The chaos kick? What the hell? But this one could be over before it even really gets going. Cameron Crowe's gonna make sure that doesn't happen though. There's a fly in here now. Ralph is deathly afraid of flies. Okay, Bubba. Tag made to Tim LaFave. Percy Simmons is still down and feeling the effects of that chaos. Cameron Cray is trying desperately to help out his boy. Not having much luck, though. These guys gonna get out of the ring. This is gonna go to disqualification. Boom, dispatching of Cray. Simmons is distracted by him, allowing LaFave to take advantage of the moonsault off of press rope. Long Island slam, a little bit of a stall halfway through. Percy Simmons is freaking getting the greatest hits of Moon and LaFave here. Wheelbarrow Bulldog. That's an old fave like Percy's. Haven't seen him hit it in a doll's age. Irish whip to the corner. High knee to the chest. Guys, stick around. Remember, as always, Aftermath immediately following Supremacy. We've got a hell of a show on Aftermath. Very much looking forward to it. High kicks. Tries to go for 3 in a row. Not going to have such luck, though. Half Boston Crab. Percy Simmons has got to make a tag to either Jamal Sadana or Cameron Crane. He's got to do that now. I think he's adamant to try and shake off whatever cobwebs have been building on him as of late. Headlock German suplex bridge to pin. It's Jamal Sadana who comes in for the save. Paul Devine trying to cut him off. Michinoku driver. Now modified Michinoku. Another Long Island slam. Jesus. Percy Simmons able to catch the punch though. Sends it back towards Tim with a forearm smash. Now this is turning into a brawl. Jamal Sadana and Paul Devine continuing to fight ringside. Face first off the top turnbuckle again and again and again and again and again. Busting Percy open. I don't think this is the return for the control that Simmons was hoping for, but now here comes Jamal Sadana. The human tank. Ooh, Morto end from Timmy Boy. Drags the arm and sends a elbow right down into Jamal's gullet. Sweep though from Sadana, the last ever European champion. Whoa! Jamal just jumped right up into Tim's arms. Team of Moon, LaFave, and Devine proving to be a formidable alliance. Beast bite from Tim trying to make Jamal Sadana tap. Jamal only ever been beaten twice in his entire career. Once was in a tag team match, he got pinned. The other was by the legendary Marco Punish, so takes a hell of a lot to keep Jamal down. Sure, he's out. Irish whip to the corner. Tim not able to make the tag though. Oh, giving PJ Moon a bit of a love tap. There goes referee Tyson. While the ref's down, the Control going to capitalize. Here comes Cameron Cray. These two vying for Unified World Tag Team titles tomorrow night against the Soli Bros. Hot tag, PJ Moon back into the game. Cameron Cray is ready for him. Dodges the big boot, elbow to the side of the head though. Didn't see that one coming. Punched right to the freaking ribs. Now just ripping Cray back and a stomp to the base of the skull. I need Vintage Moon. Gets going like this. He's hard to stop. Short arm shoulder block. Dragged by arm and leg. Cray trying to keep himself fresh. Frequent tags, the name of the game. Sadana back in. Rolls Moon from the center ring, taking the arm and whipping it right off the canvas. Going for the head. Sweep by Moon. Moon going to the corner. We know what he's looking for here. This ain't going to end well for Jamal Sadana. Tornado Enziguri. Jamal. Well over a 3 count, but thanks to that distraction by Cameron Craig, Percy able to get in and break the pin. Ooh, partner miscommunication. Devine just accidentally clipping Moon. What are you doing, Moon? Percy is not the legal man. Jamal is still legal. Now Moon has thrown himself into the deep end. Heavy Irish whip to the turnbuckles. I think I saw Moon's spirit leave his body the way he ricocheted in the corner. Elbow to the side of the head, tries for a super kick. Irish whip instead, back to that corner. Sedana obviously wants something specific. Moon's not going to let him have it. Another high knee. Choking out Jamal. Don't want to do that to a guy like Sedana. Deliberately get on his bad side. Deliberately anger him. Camel clutch by PJ Moon. Moon's got those long fingernails, man. You can see how he's digging them into Jamal's face. Ugh. Makes you cringe. Sedana can't get those fucking nails out. There we go. Releases himself. Irish whip Moon into bad territory. Shuts down the tag, not that elbow. Bringing Moon's bell. Kicks to the back of the knee, one after the other. Falling dropkick, Jamal gets busted open. Joining the party. Cameron Cray feeling left out. What's this? What is this? Jamal, we've seen him do this before! Jamal Sedana! Off the top rope, a power bomb! My God! Ring shattering. And he isn't done either. Now the tag to Cameron Cray. And this is one of the maneuvers that has kept the control unbeaten for so long. Stronghold. Into the pin. 1, 2. Moon kicks out. You gotta be joking. Oh, Cameron Cray's like, no, throw that again. Tim makes the save. Sedana trying to keep hitting that bay, but meanwhile, Moon gets a super kick off. Into the corner. And all the chaos. Looking to go right past Jamal with that tornado enziguri. And Cray's number might be up. 1, 2. No. Versus Lucky. Uh-oh, another partner miscommunication. This time Tim accidentally attacking Moon. A hot tag, and here goes Paul Devine. Legal for the first time in this match, and Cray is still down. Easy pickings. To this day, Cameron Cray has only been defeated once in his CMV career, and that was by Percy Simmons in a match that a lot of people say he laid down for. So really, you could say he's undefeated. Have their way ringside, smashing Paul Devine face first off the ring apron. Nice lariat takedown from Devine. Got to get this fight back into the ring, though. Cray getting instant karma as then he is bashed face first off the apron. Count of 6. They have until 7. Or 7. That would be a weird count. 20, I should say. At 7, they get back into the ring. Okay, that was something. Suplex and then just said fuck it halfway through. Fucking chucked Cameron Cray right overhead, and Cray gonna get a bit of divine intervention injected into his life. Will that be the last straw? 1. Oh, Simmons there to keep this match going. Nobody stopped him. British Brute unable to find his footing. Oh, backstabber. That's one of those moves that has always just made me physically react every time I see it. Cray trying to get himself a bit of breathing room. Oh, a nice suplex from Devine. Shades of a man Devine knows very well. with the BFT knee to the face discus clothesline combo. Out of the gator roll into a crossface. Keeping Craig grounded, working on him deliberately. Exactly what you got to do with an opponent the caliber of Cameron Craig, but now Divine decides his time is up. Another Divine intervention. Good night, sweet prince. 1, 2, 3, and Divine for he, PJ Moon, and Tim LaFave putting down the Control. Handing the Control their first ever loss to the team. Moon is a different kind of fucking resilient for surviving that top rope powerbomb and then the stronghold. But it was a second Divine intervention that finally did Cray in. Can the Control bounce back, finally regain their footing tomorrow night at Absolution? We'll have to wait and see. Sorry about that, gang. Had to blow my nose real quick. But it is main event time here on Supremacy number 6, guys. Just 24 hours away from tomorrow night's Absolution event. And the 30-man Royal Rumble match. You know, I was just thinking, originally for the Unified World Tag Team title match, the Control versus Sully Bros, I was like, oh, the Control has definitely got this. And then after what we saw the Sully Bros go through earlier tonight, I was like, oh, for sure the Control have got this. But then we just saw the Control take their first ever loss. Now I'm completely like, I have no idea. And now we take a look at primetime Pierre Thompson, who's on the verge of his first title defense tomorrow against Shay Hoxton. Pierre Thompson's allied tag team partner Xander Slate dispatching of Hoxton earlier tonight at the top of the show. Pierre Thompson is going to return the favor, try and soften up Andrew Briggs, who of course will defend his undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against Slate tomorrow night. Pierre Thompson and Andrew Briggs throughout the years have met before. And they've always kind of been compared when we've talked about the Mount Rushmore of superstars who have never won the World Championship. Obviously before Andrew Briggs became World Champion, but Pierre Thompson is still a part of that Mount Rushmore. Perhaps there'd be a bit of jealousy that Andrew Briggs got there before him. Andrew Briggs has had an iron grip on that World Championship. Crazy to think this entire season we only had 2 world champions. Jacob Ziegler came into the season, Andrew Briggs beat him, and now Briggs has a serious chance to headline the show of shows if he can get through Xander Slate tomorrow night. Right now, though, he's got to maintain his focus on the task at hand, and that's the big dog. Champion versus champion, Pierre Thompson and Andrew Briggs. It is a big night tomorrow for both of these men. Pierre Thompson's first defense of the International Championship against Shea Hoxton. Andrew Briggs defending his world title against King of the Ring winner Xander Slate, and the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Who will go on to headline Ascendant 7, the showcase of the Immortals? Well, it didn't take too long for Andrew Briggs to clear the ring. Look at that. Sending a bit of shade Pierre's way. Cheeky little jab. This fight turning into a brawl at ringside in the corner. Harsh clothesline taking down Briggs, courtesy of Thompson. Now Pierre getting a little taste of the steel steps there. Misses the kick, though, able to evade. Nicely done. Targeting the back of that thigh. Cut off from getting back into the ring. Andrew Briggs trying to use Pierre Thompson to send a message to Xander Slate. It'll be first time ever when Slate and Briggs go one-on-one tomorrow night. And Andrew Briggs originally said he was very, very excited to share the ring with Xander Slate, but I think his tune has changed over these last few weeks. He realizes just how much of a crafty son of a bitch Xander Slate is. God, any one of those knees would completely obliterate a normal person. Thompson going to try to focus on these specific parts of the body because you know Xander Slate is watching from backstage right now. He's taking mental notes, remembering what Thompson is working on here because Briggs is going to be feeling the effects tomorrow night. Off the ropes. Just a straight up shin to the temple. Hurricane uppercut from Briggs. Nice crossbody takedown, lefts and rights, raining down on Thompson. Slicks back that hair. Elbow right across the chest, and Briggs feeling himself right now as he tells Pierre Thompson, "You chose the wrong side, my guy." Smash the lower back elbow to the side of the head, though, and a wicked clothesline from Briggs. Retakes control. Pierre Thompson looking for a breather at ringside, but Andrew Briggs ain't giving him a second. Follows him out there, tries for a hangman's neck breaker. Thompson is quicker, though, getting back into the ring now, looking to catch Briggs off guard. No such luck. Hip toss and a knee right to the face. Boots the leg, middle of the ring, but only a 1 count for the world champion. Decides to take it down a notch. Reverse chin lock. Ensuring that Thompson stays grounded, can't go anywhere. Can't use that superior strength of his. Andrew Briggs, no stranger to be the smaller man in a match. That's exactly what he will be tomorrow night against Xander Slate. Xander Slate's even bigger than Pierre Thompson. Thompson taking a second to relish in his own glory. The Cost him, though. Dragon screw from Briggs. Back body drop in response from the international champion. Here comes the big dog. Clothesline barrage. That last one getting some height. Catching some air. And there's the play of the day. 1, 2. Right down on top of that CMV logo, the logo that Andrew Briggs represents each and every single week as world champion, the king of the mountain. He's looking to keep it that way, not just here tonight, but tomorrow at Absolution. Looking to fulfill yet another one of his dreams, main eventing Ascendant 7. The pinnacle of CMV. Briggs trying to throw himself at Thompson. That ain't going to work. As a matter of fact, it plays right into Thompson's hands. Pierre lining him up. This is not going to end. Oh, my God. 1, 2. And I thought we were going to finally see Andrew Briggs defeated right there, guys. Holy shit. I thought he was going to go for the highlight. That freaking clothesline. Dude. How did he not knock Andrew's head off? Over the knee. Delivers one right to Pierre's nose. Nothing wrong with showing off. Is this so wise for Andrew, especially considering only a moment ago he was on the verge of being defeated for the first time this season? Briggs almost has it in the bag. 2.99999. But you know where Andrew's looking to send him. To the corner. Turns him around, looking to give him that knee kiss. Tornado power slam. And Pierre says enough is enough. Time to finish this. Andrew Briggs has still got some life left in him yet, though. Just lefts and rights again in a flurry, blinding Pierre Thompson. Jumping DDT. That gets shot down. And once again, Thompson taking a step back now. This time, only going to add more oomph. Andrew Briggs, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Oh, I can't. Pierre Thompson livid. Another clothesline. He got even closer, but still, Andrew Briggs kicks out. On another fucking plane of existence is Andrew Briggs at this point. Nobody can touch him. Well, except for Pierre right now. Power bombing him relentlessly. Into the canvas. 1, 2. Tries for a stomp. Briggs rolls out of the way. He's always got that ring awareness. Even for somebody as resilient as Andrew Briggs, there's only so long you can survive. He has got to find a way to turn things around and put Pierre Thompson down for good. Thompson with hands on his hips looking down at Andrew like, man, I don't know what to do. Knee you right to the face. Sweep by Andrew, who rallies the support of the CMV universe, and they are there on their feet, chant his name. Clothesline. Ducks Pierre's clothesline. Hits him with a bit of his own medicine. Looking to send Pierre over the knee again. Thompson knocks him off his feet, punches the back of the head, says, here, let me help you. Picks him up against the ropes. Hanging him out to dry. As Andrew Briggs looks completely unconscious. Oh, and the 280-pound frame of Pierre Thompson. All of his weight across the back of the neck. Another tornado power slam. 1, 2. Guys, even if Andrew Briggs walks out of this match at this point, what kind of condition is he going to be in against Slate tomorrow? And that's exactly what Pierre and Slate want. That's Pierre's mission here. To take as much out of Andrew as he can. Going for the highlight. But Andrew Briggs sees the light. Coming back to life. His second chance hip toss. Knee to the face. To the top rope he goes. I know what he's looking for. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Andrew Briggs. Corkscrew moonsault. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And that may have been Andrew's last chance, guys. That may have been his one opening to finish Pierre off. Leg drop. Elbow drop. Just non-stop here. Thompson constantly in your face. 1, 2. Big dog defending his yard right now. Let's out a bark. Trying to hashtag make it a win here. Trying to hashtag end Andrew's career, I think. Xander Slate going to be awarded the World Championship via forfeit if this match continues the way it is. Oh my God, Briggs, the suicide clothesline. Sending him and Pierre back to the outside. Briggs is not going to be able to overpower Thompson. He just learned that the hard way. Oh! Every time that happens, I'll like grab my midsection. The point of the table. Right in the guts. Catches the punch. Andrew sending it back. Luring Pierre into the ring. Andrew's got to use his quickness to outmaneuver Thompson. That's what he's doing very well right now. Back to the headstand, side headlock. First and foremost, Andrew Briggs cares about putting on an amazing match for these fans. Meanwhile, Thompson does not give one single fuck about the CM Universe. 1, 2. I'm surprised Pierre hasn't freaking slammed Andrew Briggs through the canvas at this point. All of these power slams, dude. What is going to be left of Andrew after this match? Belly to belly suplex. Deadlifting Andrew up off the mat. Sit out gut wrench powerbomb. And Thompson says, time to die. And Andrew, not so quick. Cross body. Andrew's got to be running on E. If there's anything left, he needs to throw it at Pierre right now. That's if he even gets the chance. Play of the day. Play of the day for Pierre. Doesn't even go for the pin. Instead, mounting Andrew. Right hands. Andrew trying to get his arms up to protect himself. Gassed is Thompson. But in the center of the ring, the highlight. 1, 2. What the hell? Is Andrew Briggs even human? Is Andrew Briggs even human? The absolute mad lad. I don't know what keeps him going. Tries to go for a desperation pin on Pierre, but that's not going to work out. Andrew Briggs needs his Shining Wizard hoisting the frame of Thompson up. Now busted open is the champion. Andrew Briggs got to be, or I should say Xander Slate got to be in the back right now, salivating as he watches the monitor. Big boot into the announce table, man. Pierre does not even almost care about Andrew Briggs' well-being. Count of 4, both men into the ring, meeting face to face. Sit out face buster. Now Thompson gets busted open. Breaks that cut. Gotta do what you gotta do. Andrew Briggs can't afford to follow the rules at this point. If he sees an opportunity present itself, he's gotta take it. He knows that. Start him first, making it harder for Pierre to breathe. I knew this was going to be a great match, but man, it is exceeding my expectations, and I don't know why every time I'm surprised at Andrew Briggs and the heart and soul of this kid. There's never a match that Andrew Briggs doesn't come out and give a 110%. Briggs! Briggs! Fisher Buster, he got it! Hooks the leg! 1, 2, 3! And now Pierre's starting to get into the territory of I don't even know what the hell's going on. The script has been ripped in half and thrown out the window here. These two putting on a clinic, but Andrew Briggs, another corkscrew moonsault. 1, 2. What? Pierre Thompson, out of instinct, getting back to his feet and just trying to go right after Briggs, like turning that hangman's neck breaker around into a European uppercut. A third tornado power slam. 1, 2. He did it! He did it! Andrew Briggs has been beat. Briggs has just been pinned for the first time this entire season. Oh my God. The It Factor's plan coming to fruition. Andrew Briggs has been beaten, his body battered. Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Wow. There's no words. Well, guys, thank you, as always, for tuning in and watching along with me. Make sure, if you're not already, you are following so that you get a notification when I go live. The next time of which will be in just a few minutes for Aftermath. So stick around. If not, then I do hope I see you tomorrow night for Absolution. Truly the road to Ascendant 7 begins with a 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match. But you all know the deal. I'll see ya when I see ya. Bye.